Vlog 6 today, MOT test day. Don't like MOTs, never have done. You never know what they're going to find that you think's okay. Anyway, so I'm in Northern Ireland. It's a bit different in Northern Ireland when it comes to MOT testing. There's only 7 test centres across the whole of Northern Ireland. You can't just go to a garage and get an MOT test. You have to book in well in advance to get a slot. Obviously, they've only just reopened after COVID. My car hasn't been tested since I purchased it in February 2019. It was booked in for 2020, but there was an issue with all the test stations on their ramps. The legs had broken, legs were showing signs of cracking, so they shut all the MOT test centres and gave everybody an exemption of 6 months that were booked in for MOTs. During that 6 months, COVID kicked in. All MOT test centres were shut. Not sure how long they've reopened for now, but I had to book this test 8 weeks ago. You can get cancellations, but they don't come all that often. So yeah, 8 weeks ago I had to prepare this. So in those 8 weeks, I've changed my brake pads. I've been checking the car over regularly. I don't think there's any issues. Lights are all working. No lights on the dash. I just don't like MOTs. Just don't like it. There's a lot of shit cars driving around Northern Ireland that have obviously got MOTs, and so it can't be that bad. Had a Vauxhall Corsa, absolute shit box, 190,000 miles, passed its MOT. It didn't actually pass its MOT the first time because of the rules over here. The MOT testers are not allowed to actually touch the car. So I had a headlight bulb that was slightly loose. The headlight was working, but the beam pattern was wrong. So they failed the MOT. I drove all the way home, adjusted the bulb, which obviously in England, MOT tester would do that for you. Then I had to book a cancellation. Then I had to drive half an hour all the way back to my local test centre for them just to go, yeah, it's passed. Why couldn't they have done that themselves? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, so we're off for MOT. It's now, it's nearly 22. I've got to be there 10 minutes before. Booked in for 12:50, so I'm only 2 minutes around the corner. So I will try and get some filming of the actual test centre itself when I pull up. I have to wait in queue to be called forwards into the line, and then hopefully I can do a bit of filming while I'm in there discreetly, because I don't think they'd like it if they caught me filming in there. But I'll check back in with you shortly. See you in a bit. So this is the MOT test centre. Thought there'd be loads of people here, but there isn't. It's just me. So I'm going to go line up and then wait to be tested, and I'll hopefully get some filming once I am inside. I'm surprised it's so quiet. It almost looks shut, to be honest. Find out when we get there. Okay. Right, so they won't let me in. They're taking it in now to be tested. I'll shut the door down, and I'm going to go wait in the waiting room. See what happens on the other side. Okay. So yeah, I was hoping to show you them actually testing the car. Before, in the past, I've sat in the driver's seat and they take it in and you go through some of the tests. They've just taken the car in now 10 minutes early because there's nobody else here. 10 minutes time, MOT should be done and back with me. Like I say, it's just a completely different system now. I'm just going to switch around. This is the waiting room. All the rules on the walls. These are away for their lunch. Yeah, I'm just really surprised that, considering I had to book this 8 weeks in advance, that there is nobody else here. I was expecting quite a long queue of people, and so yeah, I'm just going to sit now and wait, and we'll come back with the results in about 10 minutes, or in a blink of an eye for you guys. Right, so we're back at the MOT test centre. It is now, what time is it? It's now 1 o'clock. The car went in to be tested at 12:42, so it's taken them, what, 18 minutes to test it. And let's just flick this camera around. See, we have a pass. With no minor defects either. So happy with that. Brake balance looks slightly off. Parking brake 19%. Service brake 72%. Right, so yeah. Anybody that says that a car without a DPF and EGR valve will fail an MOT are wrong. Like I say, it has passed. No minor defects, nothing at all. So why do I worry so much about MOTs? I don't know, but I guess I'm not the only one in the same boat. But yeah, sorry it wasn't a more in-depth video into what they actually do at MOT test centres in Northern Ireland. It is a completely different system to the rest of when I moved over here, and I was like, I need to book an MOT. And my partner was like, you can't just go anywhere to book an MOT. You have to book in online and go through it. It's like over here in England, if I remember rightly, you pay your £47.50 for an MOT most places. Here you pay your £30.50. No, yeah, £30.50. If it fails, you then pay the other 17 quid to make it up. But we've got a pass. I'm happy. I'll be back again in a couple of months with the Mark V, because that's now due in May. Again, that had an exemption on it. But yeah, happy days. Car's passed. Don't know what all the fuss was about. Anyway, catch you in the next video. Cheers.